After a few days I realized that this problem might be serious, and so I decided to visit the closest hospital. Negotiating for a surgery didn't really increase my trust in the hospital. Amritsar is the capital city of a state named Punjab, and it's 30 kilometers from the Pakistani borders. Amritsar is a small city with only 1.1 million of people. When I told the locals that the capital of my country has the same population, they just started to laugh. Punjab is the most colorful part of India I have visited. I stayed in a Jugadu's hostel. They offered some activities to experience the Indian culture, and so I tried few of them. One of them was a food tour with visiting a 100 years old restaurant, and we also visited the kitchen where the meals were prepared in a traditional way. Again, I was amazed by people sitting in Turkish seats the whole day and preparing the traditional naans. The naans in this place are covered with a big layer of butter, and all of the food has a lot of fat in it. And it's believed in Punjab that bigger belly you have, more happy you are. Also, I went to Wagah border ceremony, and we visited the stadium on the borders between India and Pakistan. Just in the middle of the stadium there was a fence, which was the exact border, and there were people on both sides of the stadium. This ceremony started in 1947 after India's independence, and there are people dancing, screaming. There is even a moderator who motivates people to even scream and dance more. There are soldiers on both sides who walk in a weird way and show their strength. This ceremony lasts around 1 hour, and it's finished when both flags are raised up. This ceremony was quite funny for me, and I didn't really know what to think about it, to be honest. The most famous place in Amritsar is the Golden Temple, which I couldn't miss. There was used 162 kilos of gold to build this place, and there are volunteers constantly polishing all the gold, so the place is just shining. Also, it's the biggest free dinner place in the world, and it basically works on the same principle as the temple which I described before. Even though I was enjoying the trip a lot, I had some medical issues. My stomach was upset most of the time, and in Amritsar a big abscess appeared on my face. So I stayed few days in a bed, hoping this abscess to disappear, but after a few days I realized that this problem might be serious, and so I decided to visit the closest hospital. They told me in the hospital that I need to take a surgery, to release the pus from the abscess, and they told me I have to pay as a foreigner 1,500 rupees. When I told them it's way too much, they just said, okay, you need to pay 1,000 rupees. Negotiating in India was a routine for me, but negotiating for a surgery didn't really increase my trust in the hospital. The night after this surgery, even after taking painkillers, it was really painful. Luckily, the day after, the pus released itself and I started to feel better again. I had to take antibiotics for next 10 days, and also I didn't feel like driving anymore. Also, my time in India was getting to its end. The only last thing was to get back to Delhi safely. This is another example of how everything is possible in India, and so I bought 2 bus tickets, one for me and one for my bike. We just loaded the bike into the bus and I got back to Delhi. After all the things I experienced last few weeks in India, Delhi suddenly felt quite easygoing and peaceful to me. I returned to Joey's hostel and tried to experience a bit more before I left. I still hadn't visited the almighty Taj Mahal and I didn't want to miss it. And also I wanted to try the Indian train, so I just bought the cheapest ticket from Delhi and was ready for a lot of fun. As Taj Mahal is one of the most touristy places in India, after getting out of the train, I felt like a hunted animal. There are many rickshaw drivers trying to offer you a ride to Taj Mahal and the price is just extreme. The same thing happens when you arrive close to Taj Mahal, because the local sellers try to sell you anything and the prices are extremely high compared to the rest of India. But for European visitor, the prices are still not so bad. This building is incredible and I think while being in India it's worth it to visit. As I spent few weeks in India, I had to go to the local hairdressers as well. It's common that after cutting your hair you get a free head massage, and at times I was going there just for the massages. The guys were real professionals and it was the best way how to relax for me. I really enjoyed.
Hey bro, how are you?
In total, I spent 6 weeks in India. I visited 7 states, but I think it's just the tip of the iceberg. The country itself has so much to offer that you can spend a year traveling and you would be still finding new cultures, places, interesting people, or maybe new part of yourself. I don't feel like someone who knows a lot about India, but this was my first trip to this incredible country and won't be the last.